In this video, we're going to do a review and a comprehensive breakdown of the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program. So buckle in, here we go. My name is Chris McManamy. I am a former six-figure IT career guy turned online entrepreneur and coach. After spending 20 years working for somebody else in the 9 to 5, I had decided enough was enough. And so in early 2023, I decided to make the leap from that full-time six-figure IT career over to becoming a full-time entrepreneur. Now, as you're going through this video, if you like what you see, be sure to hit the thumbs up, give me a like, and then hit that subscribe button as well. And then once you do that, hit that bell notification so that way you are notified as new videos are published, so that way you can check them out quickly before anybody else. So let's get down to it, shall we? Who the heck is the Wealth Warrior? Who is it? And so I'll go ahead and give you that right now. The Wealth Warriors was started in December of 2022 by two multi-six-figure super affiliates, Nate Buckers and Daniel Cho, who found a severe deficiency in the online space. And a little backstory about Nate and Dana real quick, and then we'll get into it. Nate was a former off-highway log truck driver in Canada who was spending way too much time away from home and wanted to be able to not only provide consistent income coming in, but be able to spend more time with his family, with his wife, with his kids, and be able to have that time freedom that he was lacking as a truck driver. Daniel, and he had tried in the past to do multiple businesses and was unsuccessful at all of those, ended up in major debt and because of those businesses, and ended up being sued by a major credit card company because of that debt, and ended up putting his family on food stamps. And so they decided to flip the script, turn it around, and learn the skills of affiliate marketing, and then eventually launch their own coaching program. And so it doesn't just, the buck doesn't stop with just those two. I happen to be one of the coaches as well, along with four other amazing super affiliates, Salvatore, Ankush, Alwi, Ignacio. I mean, we are the 7 coaches of the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program. So now I'll get into kind of the nuts and bolts, like what the heck is it? So what is the coaching program? It is a comprehensive, hands-on, value-added coaching program. It's not one of these coaching programs where it's designed, okay, we're going to teach you how to promote the program and that's it. We give you unique perspectives because, there's 7 of us and we all have different perspectives, different experiences, different knowledge that we can share and pull together and to be able to share with our students. So there's the value there. And by doing so, we're able to offer live coaching calls every single week, at least 4 live coaching calls a week with our students so they can come in, find out what's working, what's not working, get their questions answered, and then be able to apply the knowledge, and even having some exclusive trainings to where we can teach our students how to be well-rounded marketers and how to build an online brand. Because one thing, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, that there was a severe deficiency in the online marketing space. And this is not to bash any course creators or programs out there. It's just the way I know a lot of programs are designed. There is a lack of real live support. Sure, some cases you could submit a support ticket, wait for an answer back if you need help with something. In other cases, you can post in a group or a community or a forum or whatever, and then wait to get answers back, or you spend countless hours scouring, Google, YouTube, scouring the internet for answers to questions when you can, boom, hop onto a Zoom, get your questions answered, and then head off. Of course, we offer a positive learning environment. We have zero tolerance for bash marketing whatsoever. And that's one of the things that we stress with our students, that we urge, do not go to the lazy route and result in bash marketing just to prop up a program. And it doesn't have to be our program either. We will support you if you are an affiliate for a different program. It doesn't matter. We want to be able to give you guys that extra support, that value added support. Think about like when you were in school, for example. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a kind of an example, although this is still very real. I'm gonna give you another example. So like, think about when you were in school, right? And you were going through homework, going through textbooks, going through a course. It's a course. You're going through that, and imagine if you were going through that and didn't have any teacher to go to, or you couldn't collaborate with other students. You couldn't get any tutoring. Imagine how much you would likely struggle if you didn't have that support, if you didn't have that knowledge at your disposal. That's the problem that we are solving with our program. And a lot of problems too, people will have problems with tech. Tech is a very, very complex issue. Even though I do have an IT background, some of the technical stuff with marketing still even gets to me. Believe it or not. There's still a lot of things that just kind of trip me up sometimes. And what we've done is we've taken that burden off. Yeah, that is done for you. So you don't have to worry about, like out of the gate, you don't have to worry about how do I build an email list? How do I communicate? How do I learn copywriting? How do I put the funnel together? How do I do the email marketing? How do I do the sales calls? How do I do the closing? You don't have to worry about any of that. We will take care of that for you so that way you can learn it as time progresses. You can learn it and then you can still apply what we have built for you so you can learn right out of the gate. There's no stumbling blocks. There's no guesswork. None of that's there. Another great portion of this program is that we have totally split up the learning curve, because another problem that that I've seen it, others in the space that have seen it, that have been around for a long time, they've seen it as well, is when you go into some coaching calls, everybody's lumped together, right? That's a huge problem, because you're going to have advanced people that have been in coaching calls more getting the same questions as beginners coming in that are asking it, that are brand new. And so the more advanced people have already heard this, and so they almost feel like it's a waste of time, and then they tune out or don't ever come because the class is geared towards beginners and they're more advanced. And then likewise is that if you're, everybody's lumped into an advanced class, you got beginners spinning their wheels, getting confused and not really knowing what to do. And of course, when they get confused, they get stuck, they get paralyzed, and then they shut down and they don't do anything. So what the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program has done is designed it differently. So that way beginners have beginner classes, and then intermediate and advanced are separated off. And you cannot advance up into those classes until you qualify and prove that you are worthy of attending those advanced classes. So that way the beginners stay in the beginner classes, advanced is in advanced, and even intermediate, they're a section for those. So those classes are split apart for that reason. So to ease the affiliates, ease the advanced, online marketers' minds, ease beginner minds, ease the advanced minds. It's all taken care of, all squared away. What happens if you get to a coaching call and you get off the call and then something happens in between those calls and you get stuck? Another problem solved. 24/7 Telegram group chats. Okay, these chats are on 24/7 because we have people all over the world, different time zones. Even our coaches are in different time zones all over the world. Some of us, when we're asleep at night, it's middle of the day or morning for them, they're awake. Same thing with our students. We have students from all over the world who are able to come in, get their questions answered, and then go apply it right away. They just come in, boom, get out. Very unique perspective. And so that exists within the program, and we're very hands-on. It's not one of those things where you're going to be in a Telegram group chat and you're sitting there and then it's crickets. You're going to get crickets for hours. No, I'm very active in there. Our coaches are active. Our students are also active. We have a very active and positive, supportive, nurturing community, whether it's inside of our students' Facebook group, whether it's in the live Zoom coaching calls, whether it's our content we're creating, whether it's in the Telegram. It is very supportive, very positive, very encouraging, very, very family friendly. So that's one of the things that I feel in doing this review video. I would be wrong if I omitted that. Why does this exist? As I mentioned before, support, value added support, and to be able to freely promote anything you want and recommend and build a business. Maybe you're brand new and don't know what to do. Okay, maybe you were just learning for the very first time. You're totally brand new. You felt like you were slighted because you were locked into only being able to promote the course that you were taking, taking the course to promote the course. If you felt that way, I'm very sorry. We don't do that. Our goal is we want you to freely be able to work with whatever you want. Okay. Maybe you're an existing entrepreneur or business owner that wants to scale up, and you're at a certain point and maybe you're stuck, but just need help busting through to be able to scale up. We got you covered as well. That's one of the great things about us, is that we cater to beginners, struggling affiliates, professionals that are already in the space looking to boost their business. How does this work? How does this work? Great question. So access to our program is strictly invitation only. You cannot go out, click a link, buy, and just go. That's not how it works. If you want that, move on. We do not have that, because we are actively working with students in a positive environment, and we want people that are like us, that are go-getters, that are action takers, that have that aren't negative, and that are really serious serious action takers about building their online business and leveling themselves up. So that's why we are invitation only. We want you to come to us. We are not chasing leads. We're not chasing customers and all that. And we are not doing that. We are giving you the skills to be able to become well-rounded marketers, absolutely, without question. But the fact that we're invitation only means that we have created an exclusive environment, exclusive platform, exclusive program that not anybody can just get and just go off and do whatever they want. We have the reputation, we have the credibility, we have the ethics. Once you're in, I can give you guys kind of a high-level overview, and I want to make sure to remain compliant with the rules and rules, regulations of the program itself. So there's no back office to show you, there's no screenshots to show you or anything like that. So once you're in, we have exclusive student-only Facebook groups that, for various reasons, you will get access to those. We do some bonus trainings, do things to help out our students, that sort of thing. We also have, like I mentioned, our Telegram group chats earlier. That is another huge bonus. I went through that whole process earlier about the Telegram. You get access to those. You'll get access to our membership site, to where we offer some additional trainings and bonus materials and things when we're not live. You can go through processes as we build this from the ground up as like an additional resource with additional guides and trainings and things that you're not going to find anywhere else. The live coaching calls are all done in private Zoom, so that way not everybody can get in. And I understand that depending on some situations, you may not be able to attend at certain times if something comes up. I totally understand. So we do have replays available of our coaching calls, so that way you can come back to it later. This is great for people living in different time zones, people that are still working full-time jobs. I get it. I understand. We get it. We've been there. So what we want to do is give the ability to catch replays, although we still recommend to our students to be able to attend live. We want you to attend live as much as you can, and that's what we want for our students. Allow as an added value bonus for our students. We understand this is not everybody, because some people just want the education, want that experience, but as a bonus, we do allow our team, our students, to be able to affiliate for our program. And so that is not a requirement. That is not a hard requirement. If you're already with another program and you really like that program and want to promote that, or maybe you want to learn how to skyrocket that, we can do that too. You can stick with that, and we can offer that additional support and give you those additional resources to separate you from everybody else. And that's the thing. We want you to stand apart as independent, but we understand that you also need help as well. You can become an affiliate of our program. If you do not already have an offer, we will have an offer for you. So what kind of results can you expect with our program? So I'm going to take some time now and share with you a couple of case studies of people that have been successful with our program, and people have taken our methods and been successful outside of the program. So let me start with Bryce and Janice. Husband and wife team, came into the affiliate marketing space, kind of new. They had businesses that did not go well, and they got into this space with us and partnered up with us and took our skills that we teach them, and they turned around and landed a six-figure UGC, which is user-generated content, a six-figure contract per year with a local apple cidery. And so they're creating content for the cidery to bring them from the offline space to the online space using our methods. That is case study number one. Talk about Mitch. Mitch, who has an offline IT business, so I can totally understand that space. He has an offline business as well, and he was able to take our methods and add some value-added support and he landed a $20,000 contract in 1 week. Actually, it's more like it was $23,000. He landed that in 1 week using our methods offline. Speaking of offline, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Jasleen. Jasleen, she is dominating in the online space, but then she also has a family-owned restaurant business, and she took the short-form content methods that we teach inside of our program and went from $300 or $400 a week to her business, and is now doing like $4,000 days, $5,000 days with the restaurant business that she already has from the methods that she learned online to bring them to the modern age, into the online space. Not to mention all of the countless students that we've had, making multiple 1K days, 10K, 10K months, 20K months. We have those, and so there is a nice blend of success within our coaching program that's not limited to just a coach here, a coach, not limited to just being able to promote our coaching program. We have seen multiple results from multiple students throughout the entire program. It's not just like one or two people hoarding all the affiliate commissions. Everything's distributed throughout their, for all of our students. Everything is fair game, and for our students who put in the work, who show up, who take action. That's the thing. It's like those who actually show up and do the work, because every business model works. It's people that don't. And so if you don't show up and don't do the work, don't have the right mindset, you're not going to get the results. It's crystal clear, plain and simple. So if you are that beginner that's a serious action taker, wants to get away from their 9 to 5, wants more time with their family, you're a beginning affiliate, you're kind of struggling, can't really figure out how to hit those consistent days, or you're an existing business owner that wants to scale your business up big time, the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program can definitely help for you. And I hope you found this review useful. Thank you guys for checking it out today. If you want to learn more about how our program works, I will leave a link down below in the description of this video to where you can check out our free training as a gift to you, to show you how you can take your social media profile and turn it into 1K to 5K days, totally free, no cost. And if you find that that's valuable, there will be options for you to book a call to where you can work with our team and get that exclusive invite into our coaching program. If you have any other questions, you can drop a comment in this video, but the best way to reach me will be over on Instagram, and I'll include a link in the description to that as well, to where my messages are open. You can reach me on Instagram, tell me you found this video on YouTube, and you have some questions, and I will be more than happy to take time to answer your questions. I am Chris McManamy. I am one of the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire coaches, and I look forward to seeing you inside of our program. Take care.